Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another vloggy vlog on this gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. What time we got? Like 1:30 p.m. or so on Wednesday, and it's a gorgeous day as far as early March is concerned. It happens to be 50 degrees. I think the high today is like 52 degrees or something, give or take. Earlier it was early 30s or low 30s, but anywho, I've decided to take a quick little cruise to my favorite neighborhood in New York City. Well, I'm being sarcastic, but not really. Go to Dumbo. But I'm actually going to take a little bit of a different way today. Not the typical direct highway route. I'm going to try to go a little bit locally, you know what I mean, and enjoy this beautiful day and see the neighborhoods, you know, see other neighborhoods, because I always take the BQE. And today actually is an exciting episode because I'm talking about a topic that I've been meaning to talk to about forever, and I've brought up a few times before, but I will go in extended detail today on this episode of gas tank questions. That's right. And this Lexus over here, I can't believe it's not towed. So weird. All right, everything's all right. Everything's looking good. We're looking nice. It is kind of like a rush hour traffic situation, which is a little bit silly of me to wow, what is that person doing? I have no idea. But anyway, there was a GSXR going through the parking lot. But so today's gas tank question is from two different people. So Saint Rafa is asking, is riding a moto tiring like riding a bicycle? And James Garney, he kind of commented that he's seen me ride a bike or talk about riding bicycles, and he was asking if I still ride. And he was also talking about how when he rides a BMX bike, and you know, you hop a curb, or you do a little 180 or bar spin, whatever, and right away you get flooded back with the memories of when bicycles were life. You know, there was a point where all I did was ride bicycles, and it was like the most important thing for me all day, you know. Like, man, my visor is horrible, by the way. So there was a time when bicycles was the most important thing for me, and well, I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to answer this, if I should do it in order, or if how to handle this. Wow, this is a mess. Good Lord. Anyway, so, well, is this person going for it? All right. I'm not. I'm just gonna chill out. So, sorry. I didn't expect the traffic to be this messy. It's a little bit of a messy day. So, whatever. I'm just gonna have to chill out. Gonna have to cool out. But I had to get through this area, because this area, I cannot be sitting in traffic around here. This is not ideal. So, is it tiring? You got time, ma'am. Is it tiring to ride a bicycle? Sure, it is. I mean, is it tiring to ride a motorcycle? Also true. You know, both of those things are true. And I can't focus right now because I'm in the middle of like splitting and making moves, and people are pulling up. Everybody's upset. Everybody's like trying to get out of the way. This is impossible. How am I supposed to vlog in this shit? This is completely impossible. Is there any cops around here? I hope not, because I am being a complete jerk off. Being a complete jerk off. This is not acceptable behavior. All right, after this, I'm gonna stop it. Come on, baby, give me that green and then I'll calm down, I promise, and I can actually start talking about a topic. Oh my god, this is the longest that it ever taken me to get into a vlog. Please let me just go before a Paul sees me and pulls me over for being a dickhead. Come on, baby. Alright, we're gonna go local. We're gonna relax. Can we calm down now? Yes. So, when you ride a motorcycle, you're working a different group of muscles, basically. You are on a bicycle, you know, you're using your legs, you're using your core, you're using a lot of your body, but you're also using your stamina in a completely different way than you would if you're riding a motorcycle. Motorcycle, you definitely are using your core and your shoulders and your arms and your kind of like neck, you know, a lot more than you would on a bicycle. I mean, depending on the kind of bicycle you're riding. I would imagine if you're riding one of those like road bikes where you're leaned way over. I wonder if I need do I need gas? No. So if you're riding one of those road bikes and you're leaned way over, I would imagine it's probably working your shoulders and your neck in a different kind of way. But for typically I ride a mountain bike, and compare that to motorcycle. Oh my god, I can't focus today. I'm completely out of control today. Compared to the motorcycle, it's like it all depends on what kind of bike you ride, you know. That's why, like, I do a lot of miles. I do a lot of camping and quote-unquote touring and going places, you know. And so I need to be able to do a couple hundred miles in a day. You know, I've done 500 miles in a day. Obviously, that's a high number for a Ducati Monster kind of situation, but you know, 300 should not be an issue at all. And that's what I'm aiming for. So that's why I don't ride with clip-ons. I need risers like these, you know. Even though this is like an ultra low, super low riser situation, it still rises my bars. There we go, we're good. All right, now we'll just calm down. Now we can relax. So that's why, like, I'm sitting upright, and only if I'm riding for a long time and I'm like in it or fighting the wind, only then do I actually get tired in the shoulders. That's the only part of me that gets tired. Like, my butt doesn't get tired, like my back doesn't really get tired. It's always the shoulders and the neck on the Monster. That's always what it's been. So yeah, you do get tired, but usually on like, if you're riding your bicycle for, you know, for 500 miles or whatever, 300 miles, 200 miles in a day, or even like 100 miles in a day, you're gonna be tired as all hell. Motorcycle is obviously less tiring, but you definitely will still be tired. I'm literally just talking in circles, but stamina plays a big part of it. Like, that's why you, like, before a long ride, you better get some sleep, eat well, you know, relax. Because if you're freaking planning on doing a 400-mile day, you cannot do it on 4 hours of sleep. Not to say that I haven't, because some days you just stay up late because you're in freaking Wyoming drinking beer till 2 in the morning, and then like kickstands up at, you know, 7 or 8. That happens. I should have passed this Mazda, because now we're gonna be stuck. Actually, it's moving. So, but yeah, definitely need some energy. And do I still ride bicycles? Not as much as I should. That's going to the second question. Not as much as I should be. I should be riding a lot more. Bro, really? This person is texting. That's cute. Because it's the same thing. Like, as soon as I got into motorcycles, it became all about motorcycles for me, because you get less tired. You know what I mean? It's literally the vicious cycle. Vicious cycle. You get less tired on a motorcycle, and you can cover more ground. You know, you can legit go here, there, and everywhere real quick and not get tired. I have multiple bicycles still. Good lord, I don't know who is, I don't know where that's coming from. But I have multiple bicycles still. I have my BMX bike, I have my fixed gear bike, which I'm gotta get rid of because I want to trade up my fixed gear to a road bike. My fixed gear is just a mess because it's one of those like fixed gear freestyle bikes. So it's chromoly frame and it's overbuilt. I don't know if you guys know this BMX company called Sub Rosa. It used to be a big deal. I think they're from upstate New York, to be honest. And yeah, so that bike is kind of slow and heavy for what it can be. If you're riding a fixed gear in that position and, like, you know, on skinny ass tires, you better have a fast bike, not a slow one. And then I also have on my downhill bike, my freeride bike, Transition Bottle Rocket. That's a nice one. It's got Fox shocks front and back. It's nice. Got Magura brakes on that baby. Beautiful bike. Then I also have a cross-country bike, and that one is freaking hell. How do I not remember? It's upstate. Oh my god. I am the worst person ever. I forgot the name of one of my bicycles. Bro. Anyway. So yeah, I had that bike. My BMX is a Kink Apex. It's a nice little BMX bike. Yeah, I definitely needed to put up my waist. Kind of forgot. Because I don't want to be speeding. No speeding tickets, boy. But I don't ride them as much as I should. Oh, I also have a dirt jumper. That's another bike that I have. It's NS Bikes. It's a Polish company, NS Capital. And I have a nice Marzocchi dirt jumper in the front. Not dirt jumper, 4X fork in the front. Lowered. And, you know, got titanium shims and shit in there. It's used to be like this company called Nemesis Bikes. I'm going deep in the memory lane here now. But there used to be a company called Nemesis Bikes. And they tuned forks as well, so my fork is tuned, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of fun. What is this, a bicycle shop? I guess so. Look at all these hippies here sitting around. Navy Yards, Brooklyn Navy Yards. Okay, so what else can I tell you fine fellas about this topic? So yeah, I'm a total scatterbrain, by the way. I'm totally out of control. I apologize. And speaking of that, I actually had a sandwich from this deli. It was fucking good. So, will I ride bikes again? Yes. I should. I have to. I'm actually thinking about buying like an enduro bike kind of thing. Maybe not enduro, but like kind of like free ride, cross country, full suspension, kind of like fun little play bike. So I could take it on some trails, and I could still like hop a couple of things, hop a log or two, you know what I mean? It's not so bad. But bikes like that, we're looking at like $2,500 to enter, you know, maybe $3,000. $2,000, you're gonna get something most basic. But what are you gonna do? And the final thing, I should do a whole vlog just for this topic alone. But people ask me many times, is riding bikes useful? Somebody's calling me. All right, whatever. Is riding bicycle, like, you know, it's like when you ride a bicycle, when bicycle is your biggest passion, it seems like a natural step to become, to want to ride a a motorcycle, you know, because basically you love the feeling of balance and cruising. And because like riding a motorcycle is basically like you're going downhill, and riding downhill oftentimes is the funnest part of bicycling, you know, when you're just not pedaling but cruising. I'm sure some people like to climb, but riding a bicycle definitely prepares you for riding a motorcycle, but it depends, you know, it depends in a way. I can only talk from my experience about riding bicycles in the city, in New York City, because oftentimes the way I ride my motorcycle is kind of like how I used to ride my bicycle, like a total jerk off, obviously. And I'm gonna go through this place here, through Wegmans parking lot. So riding bicycles, like when I jumped on a motorcycle, like at first, obviously for the first couple weeks or maybe a month or two, like when you're learning controls, you're learning clutch, you're learning shifting and brakes. Oh fuck, I don't know why it says can't go. So anyway, so you're learning all that, then yeah, you're very much in a different world than riding bicycles. But as soon as you figure out all the controls and can just send it, you're good, bro. You know, like right away you can start splitting, you can start not even splitting, but just like making moves on the street. And on the riding a fixed gear bike around New York City, brakeless like an idiot, or brakeless BMX bikes, you're like used to figuring out the best you know, moves for you, the best lines, the best like where your inertia will carry you. You can predict the flow of traffic and such on a bicycle, you know, because you're trying to carry your momentum. You're not trying to stop and freaking pedal again and again and again. So I feel like that's what is super useful for transferring the bicycle skills, because beyond that, like keeping the balance left to right, sure, I mean, yes, that's useful, but you know, that's not very deep. But getting around the city, I say, like, it's a huge part as to why I ride the way I ride, in good and bad ways, you know, because obviously I have some terrible habits. Terrible habits, boy. Go ahead, sir, you got this. You're welcome. Look at these beautiful old homes here. Oh, I was gonna go over there. Let me see. I've been meaning to show you. There's a beautiful old block that I'm gonna visit right now. Why not? Why not? What's the harm? None. So we'll go back. We'll actually backtrack a little bit. Want to make sure it's still recording, because if we're not, that'd be a real shame. Let's get to the end of the street and then stop and check. Glass everywhere. But yeah, I used to bicycle here, speaking of bicyclings. And sometimes I do want to take out my BMX bike and just like my dude James was saying, you literally can just hop a curb, you know, and freaking right away you're just like, you don't have to do shit. Like obviously you watch X Games and they do crazy stuff, but you can literally just bunny hop a curb. And yeah, these are old houses. Look at that old truck over there. This is old Brooklyn. Old Dumbo and Vinegar Hill, is that what it's called? I'm not sure. Well, yeah, look at this. Beautiful. And look at this mansion here. People always tell me it's like Steinway, I don't know, some sort of a name. This property has a name with that yard and everything. Look at these beautiful spots. I'm a huge fan of this. A teal door. Oh yeah. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind? Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's park this baby up. So did I help anybody at all with my rambling, incoherent rambling? I don't know, maybe not. It's possible that I didn't, but I helped myself because I wanted to talk it out. I wanted to talk about it. You know what I mean? I wanted to talk about it. Go ahead, sir. You got this. And I do wish I had my heated gloves. My hands are a tiny bit chilly, which is actually kind of surprising. My dude is way confused. My dude from Pennsylvania is like, bro, back in Pennsylvania, we have like 4 streets. Over here in New York, there's like 30. It's wild. He's looking for parking for a car. Not easy. Not easy, my dude. Not easy. All right. I can park right here, right behind this car. That's a good spot. I always park right here when I come to Dumbo, now that I work from home because it's pandemic. Haha. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. This was a fun vlog to make. I'm sorry if it wasn't coherent. I'll revisit this topic again. As always, thank you all for watching, subscribing, liking, whatever, leaving comments. I reply to all the comments, so comment away, and also tell me what other gas tank questions you want me to visit. Okay? All right, bye.